Hello everyone, welcome to Wi-Fi Learn. In this video, we can see some GATE previous year questions. The first question, the power delivered by the current source in the figure. See, this question has been asked in GATE 2014 of 2 marks. In this question, they have asked the power delivered by this 2 ampere source. Here, this is 2 ampere. The voltage at this node has to be found. Assume this as a voltage VA. Assume this as voltage VA. If you find this voltage VA and multiply it with this current, you will get the power value, right? Because power can be given by product of voltage into current. The current has been given here as 2, but we don't know the voltage which is VA. So, power measured across the current is P is equal to VA into 2. If you find this node voltage, we can find the value of power delivered by this current source. Here the principal nodes are 1, 2 and 3, and take any one of the principal node as ground according to nodal analysis. I am taking this third as ground. You need the value of this voltage. Assume this node voltage is in higher potential. This node voltage is in higher potential. Since we need this voltage, you can apply the nodal analysis. So, if this is in higher potential, your current will be flowing in this direction only, away from that node. So, apply KCL at VA. So, KCL in the sense, sum of the incoming current would be equal to sum of the outgoing current. So, the outgoing currents are this. This current can be measured by difference in potential divided by the resistance. So, VA minus, see, in node 1, assume this node 1 is in V1 voltage and node 2 the potential is V2. So, VA minus V1 divided by 1 plus outgoing current is VA minus V2 divided by 1, VA minus V2 divided by 1, and this is incoming current, minus 2 is equal to 0. So, after doing some calculations, you will get 2 VA minus of V1 plus V2 is equal to 2, right? In the figure, you can notice that V1 is connected to positive 1 and V2 is connected to negative 1. So, the difference between V1 and V2 is 1 volt, right? From figure, we can note it down. V1 minus V2 is equal to 1 volt. V1 minus V2 is equal to 1 volt. And this V1 is connected to the potential of 1 volt, right? Positive of 1 volt and negative is grounded. So, V1 potential is 1 volt as per the figure. So, V1 is equal to 1 volt. You substitute this V1 in this equation. So, V1 is equal to 1 in the sense V1 minus V2 is equal to 1. Your V2 would be equal to 0. V2 would be equal to 0. Now, you substitute this V1 is equal to 1 and V2 is equal to 0 in this main equation. If you substitute that, so 2 VA minus of V1 value is 1 and V2 is 0 is equal to 2. So, 2 VA is equal to 2. If minus 1 has been gone this way, VA is equal to 2 plus 1. 2 VA is equal to 2 plus 1. So, 2 VA is equal to 3. 2 VA is equal to 3. So, VA is equal to 3 divided by 2. Your value of VA is 3 divided by 2. Right? The potential of VA at this point is VA is equal to 3 divided by 2. Now, substitute this VA in this equation to get the power of this current source. So, power is equal to 3 divided by 2 into 2. 2 get cancelled and the power value is equal to 3 watts. The power delivered by this current source is 3 watts. 3 watts. Now see this problem, it's very easy. It has been asked in GATE 2015, 1 mark. The voltage developed across the 3 ohms and 2 ohms are shown in the figure are 6 volt and 2 volt. 3 ohms resistance is 6 volt. And the 2 ohms resistance is 2 volt with the polarity as marked. they have shown the polarity also. What is the power delivered by 5 volt source? What is the power delivered by this 5 voltage source? See, the voltage source, the power can be found by power is equal to voltage into current. The voltage has been given. If you find the current flowing through this branch, then the power can be calculated. How we can calculate the power? Here they have given the voltage as well as the resistance value. From this, we can find out the current flowing through 3 ohms and 2 ohms resistor. So here the current through this 3 ohms can be found by 6 divided by 3, that is according to Ohm's law, V divided by R is 2 ampere. 2 ampere current is incoming. How this 2 ampere current is incoming? When 2 ampere current has been flowing this side, each resistance, all the resistance will produce the potential drop. The entering end would be positive and the leaving end would be negative. Here the leaving end is negative, so the current would be flowing in this direction only. The current would be flowing in this direction only. 2 ampere current is incoming to this first network and outgoing to from the second network. And in this case, 2 ohms, 2 volt. The current of 1 ampere must be incoming to resistance. That is, network 1, the current 1 ampere. 1 ampere is outgoing to the 2 ohms resistor. 2 ohms resistor. So, applying KCL in any one of the network. You can apply KCL in any one of the network. Here, assume this is a current has to found in this network. Has to be found in this network. It may be outgoing or incoming. We have to find out. So, this is a current which has to flow here. 2 ampere current is incoming. 1 ampere current is outgoing. So, according to KCL, sum of the incoming current, according to KCL, sum of the incoming current would be equal to sum of the outgoing current. So, the incoming current is 2 ampere and the outgoing current is 1. So, we need the value of other current I. So, I would be equal to 2 ampere minus 1 ampere. I is equal to 1 ampere, that has to be outgoing. So, that has to outgoing. So, I is equal to I flowing through this branch is 1 ampere. 1 ampere. Understood? And if you apply KCL in this network also, here the incoming currents are equal to outgoing current. Here the outgoing current is 2 ampere. So, 2 ampere is outgoing, incoming current is 1. So, this current has to be 1 to equate it according to KCL. You can apply KCL in any one of the network at network 1 and this is at network 2. Okay, we have found the value of the current now as 1 ampere. So, power is equal to voltage 5 volt and the current is 1 ampere. So, power is equal to 5 watts. The power delivered by the 5 voltage is 5 watts. So, the option is A. Understood? I hope you understood these problems. If you have any doubt, please leave it in the comment section. And if you like the video, you all know the drill. Like, share and subscribe to Wi-Fi Learn. Thanks for watching the video.